Welcome to this video. Have you ever wondered how you can scan for the top stocks? Well, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that in this video. So please stay tuned, even though I'm going to do a little quick intro here. All right, guys, if you don't know who I am the Impeccable Investor, and I teach people how to day trade options, how to swing trade, and how to invest. You can find me on Instagram, on tradingview.com for my nightly stock analysis, and you can also find me at the blog, all linked below, so please check those out. All right, now going back to the content at hand, this is how you can scan for the top stocks using the Thinkorswim platform. So if you can see here, if you're on the Thinkorswim platform, all you need to do is go here to this scan tab. So you just click on scan, it brings this up for you, and you got everything you want. Now, how do you find specifically what you want to edit? Well, you go up here to this to this first one right here, you go up to load scan query. If you want to create your own, you go here and click create scan query. But what I personally love to do is I don't like to reinvent the wheel. No one likes to do that. It takes too much time. So I go up here to public and I find exactly what I want to look for. I can either go through the top 10, through public, whatever I want. I just pick a template I want to start with. So for instance, if this is scanning for stocks for a swing trade or an investing hold, I'm going to go up here and I'm going to select upcoming dividends. And it's going to give me the default for upcoming dividends. So that's exactly the way you do it for that. And then we can start to build on top of that, which is what I'm going to be showing you in this video. So if you can see here, this is the dividends one it gives you. That uses the study of the dividends, has the next dividend date and the next 5 bars. And the next 5 bars are categorized here, if you can see, as dates. So that means that it's 1 day. So 5 bars means coming up in the next 5 days. But now we can add whatever we want. So we wanted to build off dividends. So we can add filters for stocks. So the way that it works is it just adds one and then we can go through and select what we'd like. So the first thing I want to select is volume. Volume is hugely important for the value of liquidity. You want to make sure your stock is highly liquid so you can get in and out. So you go here, you select volume. You can have a min or a max. Just start it. I don't care where. And then you can have a max. And then once you do that, you should have some filters pop up in a bit. Now we're going to go into adding a study filter. So you can see here, actually, let's make the minimum, just for the sake of this video, we can make it 50,000. And then for the upper bounds, we don't really care as high as we can go because the more liquidity there is, the better. I know this liquidity is low for the minimum, but I wanted to give a huge range so you can see all the stocks it pulls up. So on the study for, if you click add study filter, you get an indicator, right? That's an amazing feature because now you know the indicators that you use to trade, whether you use RSI, MACD, a moving average, you can incorporate that into here. So you can see here, you can go into custom if you'd like. And when you go into custom, you can select exactly everything you want. But for instance, you can also use a predefined one. But predefined are much easier to use as you go through and find exactly what you want. So let's go through and let's select custom. So on custom here, it's going to have what you want to use. We're going to delete this, the default. We don't want to use it. We want to use what we're going to make. Click add a condition and go here and select what you want. Well, I want this to be a study. Okay, so you go here and you do study, which is basically going to be all of your indicators. So moving on here, you can see, let's select a simple one like a Bollinger Band. So now we have everything preset. You can even change the settings you want. So when the Bollinger Band crosses price, so I want it to cross below price. That means it's pushing price above it. I want price to close. I want it to cross above the close. So now that I can see that a Bollinger Band with this settings needs to cross, let's say below the close. That means that the price is going up above the Bollinger Band, meaning that the stock is going above it, which is going to be a nice indication that this stock is seeing some momentum. We're going to go here, we're going to click save, and then we're going to be okay. And now we're done. Now we have this study added. That's how you add a study for a specific indicator. That is huge, right? All right, now moving on because you want to learn about more than that. You also have fundamental filter and a pattern filter. A pattern filter will be looking for like a triangle, a rectangle, whatever setup you like. So if you like those consolidation type play patterns, that's going to be hugely for you. All right, so moving on, fundamental filter, that's going to be more of if you're pursuing, for instance, the book value per share. So I know you may not know what the book value per share is, but that doesn't really matter because that's more tailored toward investors. But something that I also like to see for an investing standpoint is I do like to see price to book ratio, price to book value ratio. I want it to be relatively high because that means that this is going to be a liquid stock. All right, so now we can go here, set it. You can also set a bunch of different things in the filter stock, such as percent gain, percent loss, how much it's moved, and much more. But we're just going to stick with this for now. And I click scan, and you wait a bit because it's scanning a lot. And because of all the complex filters I had on it, this is all I'm getting. MCD, CTL, FLO, CRI, and EFC. Now, I know you don't want to manually type this in to a study. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to come up here. We're going to click Save Scan Query. We're going to name it whatever we want, such as, because I have plenty, I'm going to go here and I'm going to delete this. I'm going to click YouTube test. So now we have a YouTube test. We click Save. And now it is saved. And that's the beautiful part of this. We can go over here. We can go to our personal watch list, and we can go here and we can find it. So it's a YouTube test. So I go down here, go under personal, and I find YouTube test right here. The purple spot here is going to notify you that it is a scan. So you go up here, I click it, it's going to pull everything from that scan. So now that, if you don't know how to do this, you can link your chart. So I have the red one and the red one here. So now when I click, I can see them. Now I can go through all the charts just using my little mouse pad here by clicking the down arrow, right? So now I have CenturyLink. Look how much it gapped up. Right now, this is a good candidate for a 10% continuation play because it's up above the Bollinger Band, so now I know that it's cruising, right? So it's just great things to be able to see. Sorry, that's my alarm. I should probably stop that. Sorry for the intrusion. All right, so EFC, FLO, MCD. Again, this was more taking an investing approach, but it's just amazing things that you can do. You can do this for swing trading, day trading, and everything else. Now, guys, if you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up button. Please hit that subscribe notification. I'm releasing fresh content every single day pretty much, and you don't want to miss out. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and please, below, find another way to follow me, whether it's Instagram, TradingView, blog, YouTube. There's a bajillion ways to follow me. I love answering questions. Hit me up, the comments below, anywhere you want to. All right, guys. See you tomorrow.